everybody, welcome back to my first playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We are in the middle of Sigismund's camp, and there's a murder mystery right now because the Cuman commander, Chertan, was murdered. First he was stabbed, and then he was brought into the infirmary, and then he was poisoned. So we're trying to figure out now what happened. I'm supposed to go talk to Musa, but Musa is outside of this area. Now I have to sneak up to him and talk to him, but it's a question how exactly I'm supposed to do that. Oh wait, can I actually move around freely here? I'm already in the outer area. Okay, talk to Musa. Maybe I can sneak past. We shall see. There's a guard. Okay, so ask Catherine for help with a god.
I must be mad. Stop, you bastard! Nobody's allowed in here.
I was just about to choke him.
But Katz himself sent me. I'm supposed to give a message to Musa.
And I was put on guard here by Grozov. Nobody's allowed to see Musa. I heard something. You again? Once more, and I'll smash...
But I'm Musa's assistant, and I need his advice. We've got lots of sick men.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but nobody's allowed to see Musa.
What are you doing here?
Oh, what are you doing here?
That's what I'd like to know. They just came and said I should guard the physician and not let him out of my sight. Even if he wants a piss, I have to go with him. You wouldn't happen to know what's going on, would you?
I've got no idea. Lie. Someone wants to kill Musa. Lie. I wouldn't ask if I were you.
Well, if I was you, I wouldn't ask too many questions. You might hear something you'd rather not.
Aye, right. You know fuck all, and you're just trying to sound important. Clear off, and this time for good.
So you're telling me I cannot go in there and just choke him? Catherine, I need the power of your majestic booba. Big boobage. That ought to distract him, right? A nice pair of big badonka chonka boobas. That ought to help. Don't you think that's gonna help? I think her two big jiggly arguments are gonna convince him to look the other way. Maybe. And then I can go talk, you know? It never failed. Oh, Catherine. I need your cleavage. Okay, where's my girl? Stop pushing me. Okay, your thigh is poking through your dress, ma'am. Remind me of our plan. Stealing the cannon is getting more complicated.
We have to talk.
I hope it's important. The less we're seen together, the better.
Oh, you bet it's important. Someone poisoned Chertan, the Cuman's commander.
All right, that is bad. Damn it! You're not involved in this, are you?
No. But I have to find the murderer. Kat said he won't set off for Sedlets until it's cleared up.
That old sod. He's never gonna get off that lazy arse of his.
I need to lure the guard away from Musa.
There's something I need your help with.
Oh, what a surprise. What is it this time?
There's a guard
Don't give me
posted
that
outside
attitude.
Musa's tent. I need to lure him away for a while. So I thought,
That I could use my feminine charms on him?
Yeah.
something like that.
You're out of luck. I have my own problems now. I told you when I was bathing you, remember? But maybe if you were to help me out...
What can I do for you?
You said you needed my help with something?
I do. It's just... Well, it's not easy to talk about, you know? Someone's been following me. I haven't actually seen anyone, but I can't help feeling someone staring at me all the time.
Well,
And once, I even heard something.
what did you hear? I don't have time for this. What did you hear?
What did you hear?
The other night, I was woken up by a man's voice. Like he was standing close by and whispering.
Do you think someone's found out who you are?
Do you think someone's found out who you are?
Judging by the mumbling, I reckon this is about something else entirely. But you never know what a creep like him might notice. I'd feel a lot better if you could get rid of him somehow.
Is it all that happened?
Has anything else strange happened?
No. Except maybe... I lost a shoe.
A shoe? Just one?
That's just what's so strange about it. If both went missing, I just think someone stole them. But one? What good is one of my shoes to anyone?
I could think of a few things.
Yuck.
Henry, you spent too much time with Hans. What was he whispering?
Did you understand what the bloke was saying?
Not a word. It didn't sound like Czech.
What did it sound like? Polish? German?
Cumin?
Hungarian. You can't mistake their gibberish for anything else. I reckon it was some cumin.
When did it happen?
When did all this happen?
About 2 days ago. It was quite late at night. I haven't slept a wink since.
You were pretty much asleep when I got here. I'll help you.
Let's hope it's nothing serious. But we should find the bloke and have a word with him.
What do you plan to do?
Away from here, Mutt will track him down.
Well, if he really did steal your shoe, Mutt could track him down.
That's not a bad idea. But you'd have to give him something to get the scent.
Give me your foot.
You've got the other shoe, don't you? You can't walk around with one shoe on anyway. And Mutt's dependable.
Well,
It's not Matt I'm worried about. Just sort things out with a creep. That's all I care about.
I could have a word with him. I could get rid of him. First a word.
I could explain to him that a woman like you isn't for him.
I suppose. If you tell him firmly enough.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. But now go. We both have work to do.
She said and fell asleep. Stalker. Find out who's stalking Catherine. Alright, where's the shoe? Come here. Mutt. Stand. Put. Commands. Track.
Search.
Catherine's shoe. You better be actually looking this time, not like with a knife. Bark, bark. Oh god, Mutt, what the heck? Are you all over the place?
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
Yeah, he does. I'm very kind. Moo. Dog, what the heck?
Always glad to see polite people like you.
Is it this guard?
Greetings, Master Guard.
Shakan.
That's Catherine's. So this is where the cumin who won't leave her alone lives.
Get up. Leave Catherine alone, you bastard!
So it's you. You're the cumin that keeps bothering the black-haired bath wench. You'll leave her alone. Got it?
Mi van. Nem értem.
What are you on about? You don't understand a word I say, do you? Bathhouse. Das Bad. Washing. Bathhouse wench. Woman. No watching. 9. Got that? Again?
Igen. Aha. A fürdős lány. Miért ne? Minek ütöd bele az orrod? Igen. Szeretem.
See to it that Chakan leaves Catherine in peace. Why do you do it? Why did you steal her shoe? Leave her alone, you're scaring her. If you don't leave her alone, I'll smash your head in. I'll let my fist do the talking. Beat him up. I don't want to raise, you know, suspicion and stuff. People wondering why I'm beating up humans all of a sudden. I mean, I can't... No matter what I do, he's not gonna understand a word I'm saying. Let my fist do the talking. With a few groschen, sort this out. If you don't leave her alone, I'll smash your head in. Leave her alone, you're scaring her. Why did you steal a shoe? Why did you do it? I'm gonna say the things I can, but I don't think it's gonna do much.
Look, ogling a girl, it's disgusting, but I get it. But why the hell did you steal her shoe? Das Boot. Steal. Warum?
Das Boot?
Das Boot nekem, szuvenír. Szeretet.
Oh, couldn't you have stolen her scarf, for Christ's sake?
Why feet, bro? Why feet? Why did you do it?
Why'd you do it anyway? You, woman, warum lucken? That bad. Keine Liebe.
No
Én
love.
szerelmes. Ő hajadon. Nicht Mann. Én erős, ő szép. So schön.
No man. So pretty. That's all I understand. I love Catherine. No, I don't. Leave her alone, you're scaring her. If you don't leave her alone, I'll smash your head in.
You and the bathhouse girl? No. You go away. Leave her alone. Otherwise, bang, bang. No more balls. Bruises.
No more
You
balls?
understand that, don't you? Fight.
Bassza meg, ember, nyugodj meg! Bad girl alone, értem, jól van.
You look like you understand. See how easily we came to an agreement?
And he back to sleep. Okay. No balls. I will cut them off, mister. Hands off, feet off, everything off. Leave her alone. Maybe she's gonna be happy that I will bring back her second shoe. I don't know, maybe she doesn't want to wear them anymore. God knows what the guy did with that shoe. Hey, Catherine. Will you lure the god away from Musa's tent? About Chakan.
I found the human who was stalking you. He's called Chakan. And I reckon you won't have any more trouble from him.
Oh, thank God. How did you convince him to stop?
I just told him a woman like you wouldn't waste her time with someone like him.
And he understood? Have you learnt Cuman? Or did you explain it with your fists?
A bit of both.
And what about my shoes?
Here they are. Both of them.
Thank God for that. I was afraid I'd have to steal someone else's.
In a camp.
And Henry?
What?
Thank you. You're a good man. I owe you one.
Yes, you do. Stop going back to sleep.
So you'll lure the guard away from Moose's tent? I scratched your back.
Well, she scrubbed 9 before.
Right, what can I do with you? I'll try to lure him to the bathhouse. But then we're quits, right? I hope he won't stink at least.
You going like this? Oh, no, she's not. Okay, good. Move it, move it. You got to move it, move it. Move it. So far I haven't committed to anything. I had a bit of a romance here and there, but nothing like serious, just like one night stands. There's one girl that interests me though, Rosa, the ginger girl, Ruthard's daughter, but I don't know if she's interested. We wrote a book together, it was very romantic. Girl, please. We haven't got all day or night. You know, she kind of nice, but also, I don't know, she's right for Henry. If Teresa would be an option, I would still stick to Teresa, but Teresa is not here. And Henry has needs. He is quite hungry, if you know what I mean. I swear, sometimes Mutt runs into me and he, like, pushes me left or right.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Apart from what already happened, that is. I love that she exactly knows where she gotta go. Do we have to get closer, or...?
How gallant. Oh, you ought to be rewarded for that. Wouldn't you like me to give you a nice bath?
Well, I can't deny I've been standing here for quite a while.
I stink like a pig's arse.
Oh no, that's your manly fragrance. Oh, it's irresistible. Shall we go
Your
then?
manly fragrance, it's
It's
irresistible.
not like that moose is going anywhere.
It's not like Musa's going anywhere. The boo bitch wins. Hey, Musa.
Henry?
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Grozov said...
Yeah, fuck what he
Nah,
said.
to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to clear your name somehow.
I truly appreciate that. But I am not sure that is possible. Tinja sireye, mene mene sireye.
What?
Mana, what?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has many twists and turns.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. But I'm gonna need your help.
What happened when you brought Chertan?
What happened when you brought Chertan to the infirmary?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Crow went his own way and I started cleaning Chertan's wounds. Then I gave him some wine to drink. And he suddenly began to shake and vomit blood soon after. He was dead.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Bohemia arrived
Malaka.
and started to go mad.
We haven't really found a wineskin or anything, right? I mean, I didn't specifically look, but I didn't see a wineskin either to investigate. Did Chertan say anything before he died?
Did Chertan say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing so much that I could not understand anything.
Damn it. What about that wine?
What about that wine? Could I take a look at it?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived, so that I could not poison anyone else, he said.
He poured it away? When it could have helped
Sus?
us? The wine was evidence.
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelt and looked the same, as always. Except perhaps it was a little more cloudy.
Cloudy wine? Where did you get the wine from?
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty girl. Black hair. Nicely built. Catherine, I think she's called.
Catherine? Are you sure?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not the first person I gave the wine to today. The wine must have been poisoned here, in my infirmary.
Now, how will we find the murderer then?
All right. But what now? How will we find the murderer?
I have done some thinking about that. After all, what else can I do here? The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. One makes your hair fall out. Another turns your guts inside out.
Yikes.
If we discover what poison was used on Chertan, we just have to find it, and the mystery is solved.
Wouldn't it be enough to search the camp? How can we identify the poison?
How can we identify the poison, then?
That is not hard.
I examine the dead body, I find the symptoms of the poison, and I compare them with known effects of poisons. That is, I would, if I could get out
So
of
I
here.
do it. Could I help? Very hard. Oof.
And could I help you somehow?
Can't be that hard, can it?
Certainly not. Why study something for years when common sense is enough? I'm sorry. That was not courteous of me. I am sure you will manage somehow. The first thing to do is to go to Chetan's corpse and examine it thoroughly. Arms, legs, face. You must remember everything that looks strange to you. In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons and compare what you saw with the symptoms described there. You can read, I hope.
Aye, pretty well.
Excellent. The chest is locked. But I trust you will manage somehow.
I will. Where did you get the almanac?
You have a whole book just about poisons. Where did you get it?
I bought it on my way here, in Moravia. I have not yet had time to study it properly, but please, do not mention it to anyone. It would not look good for someone in my situation to have such a book.
Fair point, yeah.
You surely
I was
understand.
thinking the same.
Right. Examine Chertan's body and read the book. I can manage that.
Who do you suspect, in fact?
Who do you think killed Chertan?
I have no idea.
The noble guy.
But what I do know is that we will not get anywhere if we suspect everyone in the camp. Who do you think is the prime suspect at this moment?
Yeah, Grozov. The two who found Chertan, you are a suspect too. Stephen Crow, some spy, Dietrich Katz. I mean, this is the most obvious one right now because he poured away the wine, but maybe that was like a rookie mistake and he was just being dumb. The two who found him, I think there might be Czech people and they were not happy about the Cumans and they wanted like avenge or something for people, so maybe they did it or they let it happen. You're a suspect too, Stephen Crow. He was a bit sus as well, but they described him being all pale as a ghost all of a sudden. That could be anyone.
Couldn't it have been just about anyone?
It might seem so at first glance, but not when you give it some thought. Most of the people in the camp respected Chertan. And besides, not everyone can get up to the powder store.
What do you think?
Well, what do you think?
I think it must be someone from here. A stranger would have been noticed. What is more, most people are not allowed up to the powder store, and I would bet that it was one of us who was there at the time. And because it cannot be you, me, or Katz, that leaves Grozov, Stephen, and the two guards. Someone should question them all. Maybe their statements will give something away.
I'll talk to them.
Well, I don't have much time, but I'll try to talk to them.
I am very grateful, my friend.
I can help you escape. Can I?
What if we forgot about finding the murderer, and I just helped you escape? You'd be long gone before Grozov found out.
Thank you for the offer. But look at me. My appearance is a little conspicuous. There is nowhere for me to hide in this country. And even if I did get away by some miracle, they would punish you and Katz instead of me. I cannot allow that.
Okay, fair point. Okay, so I think the noble one, Grozas, is actually the most suspicious one, which is probably why it's not him. Katz might have ordered someone, but I think most likely it's Crow. Examine his corpse, read the book of poison. Can I just walk up there? Did you see anyone by the ammunition store?
Have you noticed anyone suspicious hanging around by the powder store recently?
There's always someone going in and out. But no strangers. Not everyone can get up to that part of the camp. In fact, everyone who has access came to the place where Chertan was lying. Careful!
Sorry, but you're kind of blocking the way, mate. Can I get through there? I think I'm not allowed to go through there. Okay. Ugh. Alright. all of this is stealing. I don't want to steal and then get in trouble and ruining my progress. So, let's go.
All right. Here we go. Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss anything. And forgive me for what I'm doing to this unfortunate wretch.
Examine the head.
He looks a bit ruddy. But is that from the poison? Or was he just drunk? I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or broken lips. No signs of poisoning. Ah, what a stench. He coughed up some blood, all right. But he also threw his guts up. Ugh. There's no way I'm examining that.
Bro, examine the body then.
That's a nasty wound. I almost feel sorry for Cherton. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside?
And if they wanted to poison him, why not poison them straight away? Examine the stab wounds.
Oh, his belly's hacked to ribbons. Who could have butchered him like that, for God's sake?
Check clothing and items.
Almost everything is covered in blood. But there doesn't seem to have been much of a fight. These things can't tell me anything, unfortunately. He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died in awful spasms.
Sorry.
Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he have dug his nails into the table when the spasms started? It hurts just to think about it.
Check the legs.
Completely rigid. Just like the arms. But, Christ, what a stink! He shat himself. God, that's rank. I'll examine some other part of him instead. That'll have to do. I've found out enough.
Have
He
we?
had spasms, as red as a poppy. But that could be from drinking, or lots of things. I mustn't forget anything. That's the main thing.
Okay, and... this is the chest, where I'm gonna find the book. Travelogue of the so-called Mendeville. Books. Remedies and flea. Book of Poison. Let's go. The Book of Poison about abominable poisons and their remedies. Bane, a particularly evil poison which causes certain death even in small quantities. It is widespread, especially in Bohemia and Austria, because the plants necessary for its preparations are everywhere plentiful. Do not expect much benefit from the knowledge of this poison, for it can be used for nothing but killing. When an unfortunate man who has swallowed this poison comes to you for advice, give glory to God, for it is a miracle that he is still alive. For a little while, thou mayest observe in him the blackness of the eyes, the dryness of the body, or the looseness of the muscles, but then send for the priest at once. Even a few drops will cause certain death, and there is no guaranteed antidote in the whole wild world. If you have to cook this abomination, prepare yourself some wine, a handful of wormwood, and twice as much belladonna. Then you shall finish the evil work with fly agaric. Boil the mixture until you have a clear fluid, almost imperceptible in taste and smell. Something bird poison. This is one of the rarest, for it is obtained only from the feathers and skin of the pituhui. I don't know. This creature, of a black and yellow color, has its origin far beyond the land of the Indians, and the touch of it causes considerable trouble to man. The killers, therefore, have no need to prepare any decoctions, but only to make headdresses and necklaces of the feathers for the victims. Those who come into contact with the feathers of the pituhul often need a tingling and tension in their muscles. This condition can persist for days, giving the murderer the time he needed to escape. In such cases, it it is enough to burn the feathers and the poisoning will pass. If, however, the unfortunate ingests the essence of the feathers prepared by a long boil, expect more serious consequences. The victim first stiffens and soon dies, unless a drink of seawater and crushed stone from the mountains of Monte Pallidi, which thou shalt find in the Italian land, be prepared in time. Stiffens and soon dies. So it could be the feathers, but I didn't see any feathers on him. And could have drunk the potion? I don't know. Doll make a potion. This potion is especially useful because it soothes and relieves pain. It is therefore a favorite among the physicians. If you rub even a few drops on the skin of a wounded man, you can cut him without causing him suffering. Men who are hasty in their love rub their manhood with this potion too, so that it may become numb and they may manage to please their wives. A fool who tastes even a sip of the potion will experience total numbness, his intestines will become clogged, and he may lose his sight for a while. Unfortunately, the stomach will eject this disgusting potion before it has time to have its pernicious effect unless the body has already been weakened. If you need to replenish your supply of this decoction, prepare yourself a strong liquor, a handful of valerian, and twice as much herb paris. Remember, however, not to boil the valerian in the liquor, but only to put the crushed valerian into the cold decoction. Kiss of death, ooh. Although difficult to prepare, this potion is often used because its pleasant aroma can be confused with ordinary cooking. It is also said among the poor that this mixture can be used to turn metals into gold. The kiss of death will first cause a stomachache. It makes the skin red and blistered. The bowels painfully empty on both ends, the udders stiffen in spasms, and the nails break. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. And then thou shalt know that death is certain. But before that, thou mayest relieve the poor man with a bezoar, like the stone from a goat belly, put under the tongue. In quick reaction, a mixture of hot milk, vinegar, and garlic can also be used to cause the poison to be thrown up. If you want to make this poison, take a new clay pot, put a handful of red copper, half a bottle of strong water, arsenic, oak bark, and rose water inside. Boil it all and test it with an iron nail. Then the muddy mixture has completely coated the iron. You will know that you have cooked enough. Lullaby is just
Right.
bringing you to sleep.
That's that. I should tell Musa what I've learned.
So it's the kiss of death. Definitely. I'm very certain it's the kiss of death. Very, 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 very certain. Okay, I'm on the right side. I hope Catherine is keeping the guard busy still. Looks good. I know what Chertan was poisoned with.
I read that book of yours, and I think I know now what Chertan was poisoned with.
What do you mean, you think? Do you know or not?
Bane, Pitohi poisoned all make up a kiss of death.
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps, boils, and rapid death.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book, but if you think the symptoms are the same, I will believe you. Are you sure it was that poison? Were there not more in the book?
Could be wrong. It was definitely that poison. I know that lullaby just makes you sleep. I used that on a bowl earlier in the game in a side quest. And then I painted a saddle on that bowl, and that was the potion that I needed to make. So I'm pretty certain that it's not going to kill you. It's just making you sleep very, very long.
Absolutely certain. The murderer couldn't have used anything else.
All right. I have no choice but to believe you. Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not had time to get rid of the evidence.
I better start searching fast, hadn't I? You said that the suspects are Grozav, Crow, and the two guards. This won't take long.
Wait a moment. There is something I must tell you.
Do tell. Tell me.
Of course. Go on.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing.
Okay.
Were it not for your investigation, I probably would not be standing here.
Well, you're sitting,
Even
so.
It is strange. For months, the people here have been sitting around doing nothing. Then suddenly, you turn up, and everything is turned upside down. You have done more in a few days than others in many weeks.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Of course it is. I'm only saying that I find it very, very strange.
Are you testing me? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not much of a fan of Sigismund. Mind your own business, Sawbones. Are you testing me?
I don't know what you're talking about. Is this some kind of loyalty test or something? But you think I'll suddenly say I'm a spy? Yeah, even if I was, I wouldn't be stupid enough to admit it.
I was just hoping you would trust me enough to tell me the truth. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Even if I tell you, you can trust me.
No. I'm just carrying out Katz's orders, that's all.
If you say so. But it is a pity. This could have been a very interesting conversation.
I think I'll just go and search the tents.
Good luck. I am depending on you.
Beautiful, but empty. No poison.
What if I lockpick his chest? Hello? Okay. I had to, sorry. I wanted to make sure that, you know, it's not him. Search Musa's tent. Am I not done searching his tent? Apparently I'm not.
Weaving something like that must have been one hell of a job. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. There's nothing here. Musa's definitely not to blame.
Okay, good. So I would like to go to Crow first. Oh, there. Because, I don't know. He is the less suspicious one. Or the least suspicious one, even. So, I have a feeling it might be him, actually. Because, you know, they want to...
He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozav's fallen on hard times. Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertam was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he?
I'm pretty certain of that, Henry. Shit.
I need your help. Come on. Stop what you're doing with that lock right now. Surrender at once. Easy now. I surrender. Now I'll show you. Tried to pick that lock, eh? Fucking thief.
I appel fine. Can come to an arrangement? Do you know who I am?
I'm sure that looks strange, but I can explain.
I'm listening.
I noticed that the lock was covered in a layer of dirt, so I decided to clean it off.
You wanted to clean a stranger's lock?
That's right. I was a blacksmith, and if there's any job I hate, then it's fixing clogged up locks.
Huh. And what were you cleaning it with? A lockpick?
Oh, that's not a lockpick. It's a special lock cleaning tool.
Looks like a lockpick to me.
Well, they do look similar, but it's a cleaning tool. Now the lock just needs to be oiled and it'll be as good as new.
So you did that out of the kindness of your heart?
Yes.
Aye, why not? It's easy. If you want, we can go and see your blacksmith. I'm sure he'll tell you the same thing. That's just the way it's done.
I don't have time to talk to the blacksmith about such nonsense. The next time you decide to go about cleaning people's locks for free, you'd better tell them first. Now, move along.
Yes, sir. I wasn't done cleaning the lock yet.
I need your help. Come on.
At once!
Easy! I surrender!
Now I know
Your
there's nothing
days
in
of
there.
wrongdoing are over. Now, you'll answer for your thievery. You'll pay for everything, right down to the last grosh.
Damn it. We can come to an agreement. Do you know who I am? Let me go or else. I'll pay the fine.
All right, I'll pay. I don't want any trouble.
Damn it.
Now, let's have a look at what you've stolen. Show me the goods. And if I find anything else on you that doesn't belong to you, I'll confiscate that too.
Take a look then.
Yeah, right. Besides what's missing, this obviously doesn't belong to you either. I'm confiscating everything. All right, that along with indulgence should be enough. But I don't want to see anything like that again.
What do you take? Oops, my finger slipped, guys. Oopsie daisy. I guess we have to replay this bit. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to check the main menu and then my finger slipped and accidentally I'm reloading now. Oh no, I hate save scumming. What can you do? Okay, it looks like I was already done investigating this place anyways. So I did not have to lockpick. I thought I have to lockpick in order to fully investigate the place, but I thought maybe they were storing away some ingredients. Okay. Little Lexi's go wee. Ha. Who are you? Stephen Crow. Okay.
Oak. And dry as a bone.
That was important.
The water smells of flowers of some kind.
Am I right?
Like roses?
Take a new clay pot, put a handful of red copper, half a bottle of strong water arsenic, oak bark, and rose water inside. I was right! It's Crow! I love it when I'm right. You swine! Now how am I gonna find more? Like, without lockpicking, ideally. There's a clay pot right next to it, too. I'm certain it's him. Nails!
Nails? Is Crow planning on building
It's
a
him!
cottage
It's
instead of
him!
a tent?
I
Are
was
those
right!
covered in some kind of dirt. Hold on. Nails, rosewater,
Yeah, Henry.
Oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death.
Ha! I knew it! I said it. I knew it. I knew it was Crow. Ha ha ha. Love it when I'm right. Okay, I don't think I have to investigate the last tent, but maybe I just should for completionist's kind of sake, you know? I have to go through here? No, it's on the other side. Okay. Never mind. We got a winner! Ding 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 ding!
No, I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to.
The broom.
Just a broom.
What else can you investigate here?
Ugh, stinks of vomit.
Yeah, because they're drinking a lot. And they're probably puking in their own bed. Okay, anything else? I would like to be done with it, you know? Just like tick this off. Oh no, not the eggs. Hang on.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay, we know, it's Crow. That sussy bastard. He was really good at acting though. Pretending he was like all white in the face. Hang on, what do I do now? Prepare to defend Musa at the trial. Yeah, but how and where and what do you mean? Maybe I just go back to Musa. Musa! Musa! When's the tournament? Tournament?
I saw an arena in the camp. When will there be a tournament?
Firstly, I would not call it a tournament. Rather, mindless hacking. Not even a Chogan is so terrible.
A what?
And, to answer your question, there will not be any. The commanders wisely banned them.
What is a chogan?
What's that Chogan then?
A riding game. Very hard and dangerous. 2 teams of riders with wooden mallets try to get a leather ball into the opponent's goal. Whoever does so more times wins.
And what's so dangerous about that?
When the mallet lands on your head, in any case, nothing teaches you how to ride a horse better than Shogun.
I got smarter by that.
Why did they ban the tourneys?
Because it went too far. Instead of matching skills, people settled scores with each other. They killed each other from rage and also from boredom.
Aye.
Since the tournament was banned, I have a lot less work with mending fractures.
Can imagine. What do you mean by mindless slaughter?
What did you mean by mindless hacking? It's a tourney, isn't it?
Merely dumb violence for its own sake. It is not chivalrous like Phoresia.
Furies Asia?
What does that mean? Fury Azia?
Phoresia, the skill set of an Arab warrior. Where I come from, every fighter must be able to ride a horse and take care of its injuries and illnesses. In addition, he should also be able to hold his own when fighting with a spear and a sword. And of course, excel in archery. And above all, he must not be a coward, but on the contrary, an honorable man.
And he needs to be able to do this and do that. So Furusia are basically knight's virtues?
Furusia sounds to me like the chivalry of every good knight. Maybe with the exception of that horse medicine of yours.
Really?
But a good Christian knight should also know how to dance, play chess, and write poetry.
Very interesting. It is a pity. I have not met many like that. Those are all true wisdoms. Also in the name of Allah.
Okay, maybe if I go talk to Katz, Dietrich Katz, maybe that will advance the thingy, the trial. Sir! Sir! I'm ready for the trial. Get up.
Right. I found out all I could. I reckon I'm as ready for the trial as I'll ever be.
That fast? You're yanking my pizzle.
You wish.
Go and find some more evidence. So Stibor hasn't arrived yet in any case.
Huh? But I'm done. I think. Okay then. Is there something like a armor smith in the camp? Maybe I'm gonna take a stroll. Because I could really use armor repairs. Apparently I'm still drunk. Oh, it's probably from my savior schnapps. Hehe.
Good to see you.
God be with you.
I would like to repair my armor. And well. Hi, okay. Field chapel. Pretty. I'm gonna give this guy one chance. I'm gonna talk to Crow.
Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Greetings.
I'm gonna go talk to Crow and see what he has to say. Maybe I can actually talk to him about this. But I'm a bit scared that if I say anything, he's gonna get rid of the evidence and then I can't accuse him of anything anymore. Was this his tent? Hey.
I'd like to ask a couple of questions about Chertan's murder.
I have a couple of questions of my own. What actually happened? Kat said Chertan is dead and Musa's locked up.
It's even more complicated than that. But I don't have time to explain it to you now. I need to ask you a couple of questions.
Go ahead and ask then, but quietly, damn it. I don't want anyone to know about it.
Where were you when Chertan was poisoned?
Where were you when Chertan was poisoned?
Where do you think? In my tent. After I helped take him to the infirmary with Musa, I went my own way.
Well, you just went off to have a nap?
No, I doubled the guard, drew up the orders for tomorrow, and made sure nobody was allowed to leave the camp. When something like this happens, people like me have lots to do all of a sudden.
How did you arrive at the spot Chertan was stabbed?
It was you who came to tell us that Chertan had been stabbed, wasn't it? How did you get involved in the first place?
Me? I was close by, that's all. My tent is right below the palisade. And when the two guards found Chertan, they ran to get me.
Hold on. The two guards said otherwise. They said they found Chertan and were discussing what to do when you turned up. By yourself.
Is that what they said? It's possible. I can't remember now. It all happened so fast. And anyway, how am I supposed to remember all this shit? Maybe I heard them and went to see what was going on.
Why not tell the truth?
Are you sure you don't want to tell me what really happened?
All right. You want the truth, so I'll tell you the truth. In fact, I really was up top. It's because I had to keep an eye on you.
Me? Why, for Christ's sake?
You really don't know? You may have been given our colours, but you're still a stranger. I didn't want you running around unsupervised. But it seems you're a decent fella, so don't fuck it up now.
What do you know about the storeroom where Chertan was stabbed?
Tell me more about the storage space.
What about it? There's a cannon and some powder there. We built it a few days after we arrived because it's a good idea to keep that kind of stuff safe. If it blew up, the whole place would be blown to smithereens. And if someone didn't happen to set fire to it, someone else might have robbed it. Folk are like magpies.
Oh, except for you, the crow.
Very droll. Never heard that one before. Aye, but now I'll ask you something. Who do you think did it?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, I've no idea. The whole thing is strange. Nobody knows anything, but everyone's got something to say.
You can't expect it to be simple, Henry. You join the army, it's a fight for fuck's sake.
Who has the key to the ammunition store?
Who has the key to the ammunition store?
I don't know. Katz and Grot have for sure, but I've no idea if anyone else has a key. I'm too small fry for that.
Do you recognize this dagger?
I found this dagger close to the place where Chertan was stabbed. Do you have any idea who it might belong to?
No, afraid not. Half the camp has one like that.
Is there something you're not telling me?
I've been doing a lot of thinking about Chertan's murder.
What's that got to do with me?
Well, it's just that I found a couple of interesting things in your tent. Isn't there something you should tell me?
No. And get off my back.
You don't have to be afraid of me. Do you want me to go and get cuts?
Calm down. If I wanted to snitch on you, I'd go straight to Katz without bothering to ask you any questions.
Well, let's say you might have a point. What was it you said?
You know something about the murder, don't you?
Maybe a little. But I don't want word to get out, all right?
How did the murder happen?
Why would anyone kill Chertan anyway?
Maybe it wasn't about Chertan. Maybe someone wanted to do something in the ammunition store. But Chertan turned up, so we had to kill him.
In the ammunition store? And what would anyone be doing there?
Trying to blow it sky high.
What? What good would that do anyone?
It might make him very rich. Let's say Sigismund has a lot of enemies who are planning something big. It'll start in Italy, I hear, and it'd come in very handy if someone gave the king a setback before that. He'd lose allies there, and here his camp goes to shit. There's sure to be dozens of saboteurs all over the Empire, just like the one here.
Okay, so basically I have the choice now. Stick with my role of being one of the soldiers now. Or maybe he could be a valuable ally for me in the camp. And I go point fingers at somebody else and have him at my side. Why don't we make a deal? Let's see.
I should probably report you. I've got a much better idea. Let's say I'm not a great supporter of Sigismund. What if we were to help each other out?
That doesn't sound bad. Let me finish my work. We can put the blame for Chertan's murder on Grozav. I can't stand that fucker anyway.
Same.
What, accusing an innocent man? But he'll be executed.
Better him than me.
Yeah.
So, can we make a deal?
Let's make a deal.
But there's one condition. The storeroom doesn't blow up until we set off for Sedlets. I need that cannon of yours.
Ah, so that's why you're here. All right, I can arrange that. I'll prepare a long fuse and light it just before departure. With a bit of luck, we'll be long gone when it blows up. But first, we have to get rid of Grozav. I have a poisonous plant here. Put it in the chest in his tent, and at the trial, we'll say he used it to poison Chertan.
That won't be necessary. I've been in his tent, and he already has a couple of poisonous plants there.
Really? Christ, there's more to him than meets the eye. All the better for us, though. Oh, and don't try to double-cross me. Got that?
Okay. I hope this is okay. No, I'm scared that Musa is actually gonna say something against this. Like, didn't you tell me it was Kiss of Death? Maybe now I can move things along with talking to cats? Is he still sleeping? Okay, hang on. Maybe I can sit somewhere and wait. Maybe here? Just for him to wake up, you know? I hope now that he's not gonna double-cross me and being like, this guy tried to make a deal with me. He's against Sigismund.
Greetings.
I'm ready for the trial. I need more time to investigate. No, it's fine. I'm ready for the trial.
Right. I found out all I could. I reckon I'm as ready for the trial as I'll ever be.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. We still have some time, so calm down, or you'll give yourself a fit. In the meantime, I'll go and get everything ready.
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp.
Completely
Everything
wasted.
here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak, then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me, lad, why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
He was with us at the time of the stabbing. I hope I can say multiple things. He didn't have anything to poison Chertan with. He had no reason to kill Chertan. Murder is not in his character. He was with us.
Well, that's simple, sir. Musa was with me and Commander Katz at the time when Chertan was stabbed.
That doesn't prove anything.
Do you think I stabbed him? From afar?
Musa of Mali will remain silent until I personally ask him a question.
Katz and the boy were drunk. Musa could easily have disappeared for a while. Nobody would have noticed him in the dark anyway.
I find that hard to believe. But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
Lord Grozov of Borom-Malaka.
Chertan was killed by the camp commander, Grozov of Borom-Laka.
What? You scum! How dare you?
Silence!
You aren't going to let this peasant insult me, are you, sir? You should cut him down to size.
That can wait. First, I want to know how he came up with this insolent claim. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
Grozov wanted to take command of the Cuman forces. Chertan caught Grozov in the act while he was stealing powder. I'm not sure.
So Grozov was most likely trying to steal black powder. It's very valuable, and often gets stolen, I've heard. But Chertan caught him in the act. There was a fight, and that's how it ended.
Me? Stealing? What impudence.
What do you base this on?
There was powder scattered all over the storeroom. I don't need proof everyone knows about Grozov's stats. Do I know about his stats? Uh-oh. I'm torn between everyone knows about Grozov's stats and there was powder scattered all over the storeroom. I'm gonna try this.
Sir Grozov's passion for gambling is common knowledge.
The die.
But the dice haven't been kind to him recently, and he's run up lots of debts that he can't pay off.
That's the limit. I'll have your tongue ripped out for this insolence.
But Sir Grozov, why are you getting so worked up over this simple fellow? You don't have anything to hide, do you?
Me? Of course not.
See then? We shall continue. What happened next? You carried Chertan to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died before I could.
It seems someone poisoned the poor fella.
Grozov went to the infirmary a little before me and Katz. He could easily have had time to poison the wine Musa gave to Chertan.
What say you, Sir Musa?
It cannot be ruled out.
Well, Sir Grozov, what actually happened?
Why are you all still listening to that dung grubber? Where would I get hold of poison?
Mention the found herbs.
You brewed it up yourself. I found lots of valerian in your tent, which is used to make dollmaker potion.
Please,
and
Musa,
that's
shut up
exactly
now.
what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
That's enough.
Musa?
You'll die, you liar.
Silence! I've heard more than enough. Sir Grozov, you will come with me.
Musa, please.
Me?
The king will not stand for wrongdoing among his nobles. That must be punished.
But I didn't do anything.
Don't make this harder than it need be.
Keep away from me.
Calm now, sir. Calm down.
Shut up, you worm. It's all your fault anyway. I won't let you put this on me. You hear? you to hell!
Well, Sir Stibor, one problem is cleared up, and
I killed
another
him.
one takes its place.
I wouldn't say that. We've rid the king of one idiot. It's just a pity Cherton had to die because of it. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for the unpleasantness you suffered.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
What will happen to the camp now?
That is not your concern. I will personally take command. You just get rid of the corpse and clear out the royal tent for me.
With pleasure. We won't be staying long anyway, will we, Henry?
As you wish.
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier. Go and pack.
I never unpacked.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time.
That's not what I meant!
Careful.
I love how it said, kill Grosov, and I was just watching them slaughter him. Hey, Catherine! Seems like I was being very successful. Thank you very much for distracting the guard. Why is there a cow and a horse? And a bold soldier in the middle of the road. Catherine. Hi. The Praggers are moving out. Go and tell Zizka.
It's happening. The Praggers are leaving for Sedlitz.
At last, I won't have to wash the Cuman's asses anymore.
Tell Zizka everything, so they're ready for the ambush.
I will. But be careful once it all starts. I wouldn't want Dry Devil blowing your brains out by mistake.
Leave the camp with cuts. Ooh. Wah wah wee wah. Shit, where's the exit? Oh, this way. Isn't it a march? Moo! Okay, I was looking if I can see some way to improve my armor. It's a bit broken.
I'll take care of it. Just give me a moment to get my breath back. Not so young anymore, you know?
I love how he says that. Just give me a moment to get my breath back, and he's drinking. Damn, he has a Freddie Mercury kind of moustache. Stiboros tits. Okay. Okay, Dietrich. I need more time for the investigation. We can set off for Sedlitz.
All right, I'm ready. We can get out of here.
The sooner the better. Deserters, traitors, murders. I'm getting too old for all this.
Oh, man.
But the really heavy shit is still ahead of us. I can't imagine how I'm going to explain to the king that Sir Grozov, who he personally put in charge of his soldiers, is a murderer.
Well, maybe it won't be so bad, and Sir Stibor will back you up. I heard Sigismund wasn't too fond of Grozov.
It's just he can't say it openly because the other nobles wouldn't like it. Well, let's leave it be now. Otherwise we won't get out of here before dark. Sedlitz awaits!
Sedlitz awaits.
So the devil jumps in from behind a tree. But Pa, who's already got his blood up, just grabs him by the horns, wrestles him to the ground, and then starts giving the devil such a hiding. The fur is flying off. Wait, fellas. After Pa was done with him, the devil. So he says, what the fuck?
Really? From that distance, they actually managed to hit someone? Hey, Kubienka! Wow.
Bad luck! I'm just getting warmed up, you shit.
You want to try me?
Don't think I won't cut you to pieces!
Oh, man.
Max!
Bless. Show your stuff. Now that's what I call an opener! Show what you're made of.
Oh, man.
You're dead! You'll die for that, you
The next one will
All right.
Go on. You're not only an idiot, you're a damn idiot.
No, you don't.
You won't run away with
Oh, he did.
Watch out!
Bleeding
He's
already, are you?
you wretch!
Oh.
What do you want?
Oh, shit. Did anybody of our people survive? Unconscious. Okay, whew. Oh, Steven. Okay, good. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, some people just come back to life right now. Cool. Alright, that went well, and I'm surprised that everybody was just unconscious. But those fellas are dead. Hey, Shishka, I missed you.
There. It's done.
What's the matter? Aren't you happy?
Oh, it just doesn't seem right. What we did to those people.
Not people, the enemy. Remember that. Trust me, you'll sleep a lot better. By the way, who's that fella over there? The one who fought on our side?
He's called Crow. We met in the camp. I wouldn't say he's our ally, but he's against Sigismund. He killed the Cuman's commander and blew up the ammunition store. It's a long story.
Fucking hell, now that's a man. I like the sound of him a lot more than a lot who've settled into Devil's Den. Brabant has already brought up his promised reinforcements.
Ooh.
What are they like?
Well, you'll see for yourself. But now, we have to get out of here first.
I'll come with you.
Yeah, the sooner we make ourselves scarce, the better.
To the task, then.
Well, the thing is that every soldier is just some peasant fighting for a cause that is not really his, so...
Seems like we poked a hornet's nest with that ambush, eh?
We did. And that means the Devil's Den won't be safe much longer.
Another reason not to stick around there and attack Malashov.
Well, we're in luck. Ada's just returned from a scouting mission, and he says von Burkov's at the castle.
And what about Brabant's men? You were saying you don't like the look of them.
I just don't trust them somehow. But I'll admit that Frenchman surprised me. They're no greenhorns.
We'll see how they fare in battle.
Indeed we will. We'll soon get going. Get ready, and then we'll plan what's next.
Now I would like to actually run around here, but I think it's probably wise before going into battle to repair my stuff. But Godwin is talking to me.
Oh well. Now just
Wait, no, he's not. Where is he? There! Godwin! Oi, mate! How's it going? Where's my horse? There you are, Harry. Damn, you bloody hell. Is there a good armor repair boy somewhere in the area that I could go to? Other than Kuttenberg, I always feel like I'm always traveling back to Kuttenberg. Cobbler, meh. I'm just gonna go here. Okay, so hang on. Armor over there. Wait, is he's an armor. Can you repair my things, please?
What can I do for you?
Please repair. And then he can maybe buy a few more things. We're just gonna repair everything. Yep.
I was glad to be able
Yeah, double reputation, let's go. Actually, I have a few skill thingamajigses. The effects of healing potions will be 20% stronger. Hell yeah! You can use a longsword together with a shield. Come on, let's go. Beowulf, at least it's something I can relate to. Alright, vitality. Red mist. Your health drops below 25% health points. No, 25 health points during combat. You gain a +3 bonus in strength and agility for time. And your stamina regenerates 4 times faster. Sheesh. Hermes haste. You'll be 20% faster when sprinting. At all times? Well dressed. Your clothes and body will get dirty 20% slower. In addition, by washing at a tub, you can get rid of all the dirt on your body, but you still have to go to a bathhouse or a pond with your clothes. Your energy will slowly replenish while doing alchemy. Huh. How many points? 1. I like being fast as fuck, boy. Speech. Okay. The effects of the dreaded warrior perk will be even more powerful. Is that the battle cry thingy? If you use a battle cry during a fight, not only will it give you courage, but it will... I need to use that more often. Oh, man. Ladies, man. When dealing with women, you gain a +2 bonus on all skill checks. 15% discount on purchases and a 25% discount on bathhouse services. Sadly, I don't use the bathhouse services. It's easier for you to sell stolen goods. If you succeed in doing so, you'll gain some stealth and feeler experience. Come on. And we have to remind myself of using the battle cry more often. After the end of the fight, you gain a +2 bonus in strength, agility, and combat skills. The effect lasts for 6 game hours. To renew it, you must enter combat again. Pacifist, Local hero, Burger in towns, Undaunted cavalier. If your charisma is higher than 20, your armor will be considered 15 higher. Memorable. Changes in your reputation. Yeah, let's go with this. This is usually stuff that I do off stream, but I wanted to be really prepared.
It looks like you'll finally get a wash.
Okay, oh, what? Finally getting a wash. Oh. And poor Henry's hungry. Dried pork. Deer ribs. Good enough. Quickly going up there to save. And sleep a bit. Damn, I'm fast now. Sheesh. I love this. It's ridiculous how fast I am. Just a nap. Just to save.
Do you need something?
Catherine? What are you doing in my bed? Am I tripping? I swear I heard her. Oh, Jesus.
Good evening, Henry.
Are you gloomy? Same to you.
Good evening.
Are you okay? About your captivity, I want to ask you about Von Belga. What do we want to capture? Let's see. Nah, we... No. Weird. I thought we already asked those things, and... Wow, I'm so fast. Okay, I'm here. Shishka, you maybe want to wash your head, you guys. What awaits us at Malishov?
What awaits us at Malashov?
A short but nonetheless dangerous battle, in the best case scenario.
And in the worst?
You wasted?
Things go to fucking hell, and our worldly cares will be over. So prepare well. This really won't be easy.
Alright guys, I think what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna take another break now, and then when I get back, we will go and ride to Malishov.